Esar, Dinum Gagab, Nifelheim, Muspelheim, Il Is, Oberfeller, Linie, Jotuskaber, Esar, Dinum Gagab, Nifelheim, Muspelheim, Il Is, Oberfeller, Linie, Jotuskaber, Esar.
There we go. Oh, it's been a while since I streamed. It's been a crazy month. But I am back. New setup. Okay, this game looked interesting on Steam. It's similar to Elder Scrolls Skyrim, from what I read. But we shall see. Hopefully it plays like it, because I love Elder Scrolls. So, yep, alright. I already got the settings done, for the most part. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully the fan isn't too loud.
The all-consuming Red Death. 600 years ago, King Arthur led the great escape from the homelands, where our kingdoms were ravaged by the plague. Leading people to Avalon, he started the Age of Conquest and took the island from the Four Dwellers.
Okay.
Using the mysterious powers of Menhirs, together with Merlin, they cleansed the land of the weirdness, a primordial force of chaos and possibility. But now, long after the death of the king, Camelot is in shambles as Avalon fractures into chaos. Old legends are gone, and the weirdness is creeping back into our lands. The bleeding heart of the plague has started beating once more, and the Red Death has returned. Rulers of the island Asylum, an order of the Red Priests, are desperate to stop it by any means emissary. Rotting in one of their cells is a stranger who might bring a spark of change to this cursed island stuck in everlasting
Okay.
autumn.
One second. Let me post real fast. I'm just posting a story on my Instagram, so let me do this. Oh, come on. Freaking. It's been a while since I streamed. The setup is still in the works. Okay. My controller stopped working. Okay, there we go. Do medium. Let's do first person first, and then we'll, if we have to, we can always switch to third person. Okay. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's customize our character. Let's be a male. Let's do a little darker skin tone. Maybe blue? What the heck? Okay. Ooh. Make him a little goofy looking. I don't like his hair. Don't like his face. Eyes white. Alright, finally. Like his hair is so like generic. Got the cornrows. Donald Trump here. Let's see. I like the cornrows, to be honest. Ooh, it's just too dark. A mustache? A beard? Hell yeah. The goatee? A Viking? Let's do with that. Alright, cool. Face tats, let's see. Do that. Let's make it white. Let's make it blue. Oh. Alright, body tats. Is this really necessary? Yeah, that works. Well. But obviously my name. Dude, typing sucks. Alright. As focus. Mistakes are punished, but recovery is possible. Designed for experienced players. We'll do adventurer. I don't want it to be too easy.
Rise and shine, rise and shine. Yes, it's me again. And I hope this time you'll cooperate without me needing to repeatedly hit you in the face, eh?
Alright. Very Elder Scrolls like. You start off as a nameless person. Ooh. It's a little glitchy.
Look, we just have to get this over and done with. Unless you want a visit from someone upstairs. And trust me, you don't. Just like before, no food until we're done here. And the moment you start getting on my nerves, we're going back to my tried and tested fists.
Okay.
So, tell me, what were you doing in the forest when the Red Shields caught you?
Ooh, okay. That's an interesting way to choose a character traits. One-handed style, two-handed blocking. Let's see. Light armor, magic, no. Medium armor +3, sliding impels lowers, penalties have medium weight equipment, slight increases sprinting and swimming speed. I kind of like that.
Hunting? I wouldn't take you for a hunter. But as they say upstairs, looks can be deceiving. And you're, what, hunting just to get by? Or do you do something with your catch?
Okay.
And yet you look like a beggar. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. We must have taken all you had when you came here. Okay, that was easier than I expected. Now, unfortunately, we'll have to start...
Jesus.
I've always found it puzzling that these people won't bathe. You, I understand, you're literally rotting in this damned cell. But them, there's just no excuse
Alright.
for this stench.
I am a hunter with bows and arrows.
There they are, finally. I know, you've a million questions, but they'll have to wait. One of these keys will open your cell. When you get out, head left. I'll scout ahead.
Okay. I'll take a pail. Oh, you can loot everything? Hell yeah. Take the mead. Okay. Equipment. Weapon. I have no weapon. Okay, so our inventory. Nothing. Alright then, no weapon. Ethan. Okay. Anything in there? Ooh, what? 7 commandments. Okay. I'll loot whatever. Okay. Oh, there's a guard right there. I don't have any lockpicks. It looks like an apple. It's... you need to run before they start treatment. Okay. Oh, he's already dead. Cool. Nothing. How do I sneak?
Do you see what a miracle I am?
Jesus.
Healed. Healed. I am no longer sick. The depths filled with the weirdness. Oh,
Okay.
and a chamber. It was rather dreadful, I must admit. They left me here for some time. I can't quite remember. I felt everything within me turn in. I thought I was dying, but now all is well. The worst is behind me. You don't need to help me. The
She's
Red
lost it.
Priests
She's gone
already
crazy.
did. They cured me. Thanks to them, I feel just fine now. I hope the same fate awaits you and you'll no longer suffer. Have a nice day, kind sir.
Alright. See you later.
Drip, drip, drip. Do you hear it? Soon the king will return. I told the priests. They laughed. But they'll soon see for themselves. Drip, drip, drip.
Right.
The storm is gathering. At last, the age age of resurrections shall end, and then the once and future king will return. I cannot wait, Trip. None of us are free, and to go. You can go. We're all trip after trip.
Okay.
Closer and closer.
Ah. How do you jump? Oh, it's A. I don't have any weapon though. Okay. I don't have any weapon. I can't block anything. White button. There's a few over here. Oh, nice. I'm sneaking around. Perfect. Oh, don't tell me. Nope. That's an enemy. Dude, you can just sit here and break the game for sneaking right here. You just stand right here. And it automatically, like, count as sneaking around. That's broken. He's looking right at me, too. That's funny. Alright. Oh, shoot. Nice. Yeah, you can sneak. What? That's broken. Okay. Well, there's already a sneaking thing. Look at that. I'm already at level 17 sneaking by just walking around. That's funny. Okay. Yeah. I'm dead. I'm dead. How do I use it? How do I... Oh, consume. Okay. Okay. Time to dip. Okay, I gotta get my bearings straight here. Laboratory key. When did I get that? Drop that. Hmm. Shovel. Oh, there we go. Okay. I got 15 arrows? 16 arrows? Okay, where does this go now? Should I even be doing this right now? Ah, I don't have any lockpicks. So I'll be back here later then. Oh, okay, cool.
You took your sweet time, eh?
Mm-hmm. Trying to learn the game, bro.
I understand. I did too, when I was leaving this place for the first time. You have to admit that the Red Priests are quite resourceful. At least when it comes to death and dying. Great question, truly. But in case you hadn't noticed, we're still within the walls of the island asylum. When we're out, then we can talk. I'm told this path leads to the beach. I'll wait for you there until dusk. Good luck.
Oh, she's gonna leave me here?
I'm told this path leads to the beach. I'll wait for you there until dusk.
Okay.
Good luck. I'm told this path leads to the beach.
What the heck?
I'll wait for you there until dusk. Good luck.
Okay. Okay, let me put... Okay. Lockpick. Brick hammer. What do I need jars for? Oh, okay, that's what it is. Okay. Okay. So the combat's a little finicky. Oh. One-handed sword? Fuck yeah. How do I switch weapons? Oh, okay. There it is. The left. Okay. Oh, that's creepy. Okay. I'll just take whatever that looks shiny. Okay, so I have a stamina meter. Ooh, that's creepy. Okay, I have infinite sprint. Perfect. That's death for sure. Walk pastures. Okay. That's for later then. Oh. Take the mushrooms. Or not. Oh, this is definitely just like Skyrim. Have to get used to the... Okay. What? Okay, so that's what it does. Okay. Okay, cool, there we go. Dual daggers, baby. Oh, that's creepy. Which is, okay. It's a little strange. Oh, wow, okay. What is this? How do I get out of here now?
It's not here.
Oh. What is all this? Am I in hell? Huh. Okay.
King. Loon.
This game is pretty interesting. Okay. Anything hidden around here?
Gift. Peace. Fear. Not.
Anything hidden around here? Any armor? Alright.
I've been waiting a long time for someone to find me. Are you here to help me leave this
Is this
place?
the spirit, Fos Ruda?
I do not know. I think it is some kind of prison, deep in the weirdness. I wish I could answer. I cannot remember. I know I am not complete. I remember I once knew who I was. At some point, but I do not anymore. I just am.
Okay.
And you? Why are you here? Are men here? That would explain the weirdness surrounding us. But walk with me. Let's find out together.
Okie dokie.
Now that I'm free. I remember arriving on the shores of Avalon. That was the beginning of everything. But there were doubts and questions. How does it feel to leave your homeland behind? To keep moving forward, even though every
Enemies,
step
what?
takes you into the unknown? The Four Dwellers quickly made it clear to us. If we wanted to call this place home, we'd have to fight for it, down to the last drop of blood.
This story of King Arthur, though, right?
In the end, we won the war. Merlin stole the sacred
it's King
flame
Arthur.
of the Four Dwellers and ignited the Menhirs, driving away the mist and clearing the nights of weirdness. It was the first time we uncovered the secrets hidden within the Menhirs.
Interesting. Oh, nice. So, yeah, it plays just like Skyrim.
Still, the land of Avalon honored our toil. It soaked up our sweat, our suffering, and our blood. In time, it rewarded us. Here in Avalon, we were given the chance to create great things. Camelot, the eternal castle, the capital of all humankind, was meant to be a symbol of that.
However,
We left the homelands to survive. The plague had consumed everything we once knew. We thought we'd escaped it, but the Red Death returned like a specter to haunt us. Once again, it began to devour our home.
burn. Okay. Oh, I'm burning. What? I was burning. What? Okay. Alright, let's do that again. Apparently I was burning.
We left the homelands to survive. The plague had consumed everything we once knew. We thought we'd escaped it, but the Red Death returned like a specter to haunt us. Once again, it began to devour our home.
Okay. Okay, so you gotta be kind of quick. Okay. So I have to get used to the combat. Okay, so that's dash. Okay, that's block. Nice cutscenes though. Ah, we're back to the main menu. Oh, King Arthur died? Yeah. Old age. Visuals look nice though for the cutscenes. Jesus. Necromancy? Reminds me of Diablo. No, it's been corrupted.
Oh, awaken thee, once and future king.
So that's our main boss guy. Oh boy.
I am his hunger, the craving for what was beyond reach. I am the price paid for touching the unreal.
Okay. I need 4 more, 3 more. Oh, jeez.
Yes. I can see through the mist, but it's still all so unclear. I've dreamt of countless deaths for such a long time. Yes, it's time to wake.
Okay.
I am Arthur Pendragon.
Ah,
I led humans to Avalon shores. I built the great halls of Camelot. Thank you for bringing me here. I believe I owe you, young one. I appreciate it, but let us leave decorum and honors for times of leisure.
okie
For
dokie.
now, we need to make way for Avalon. I have to see my kingdom again. I trust you'll accompany me, or would you rather stay in this wretched place?
Nah, bro, I'm coming with you.
Trust me, I wish I knew. I remember death, then darkness, a terrible loneliness, ages upon ages of solitude, and these are all the details I have. Perhaps in time I'll remember more. I am not sure.
We're in hell, brother.
Yet I learned to be grateful of fortunate outcomes, even if they come unexpected. It seems to be a place located between life and death. Or maybe a place that can defy death. But why was it created? By whom and when? These I'm unable to answer. But that's enough questions for now. Let us walk together and see the kingdom forged so long ago. After years of struggle, my people in Avalon finally live in peace and prosperity.
It's been how many
I
years?
must see the legacy of the Age of Conquest with
Nope.
my own eyes. My Camelot in
Camelot
all
has
its
fallen, bro.
glory. What is happening? No! I see now. I am not.
We're gonna fight him at the end. He's the final boss. I already know it.
You have only freed a part of me. I'm not strong enough. For now, I will have to journey by your side until my strength returns. I'll see the world through your eyes. In return, I'll lend you what strength I have. You are a surprising acquaintance, and it will be a pleasure to travel with someone of your disposition. And since it seems that fate has bound us together, let us make the best of it. Seeing my legacy through the eyes of another, a true picture of Avalon, not one crafted specifically for the king, may prove to be an interesting experience. Oh, what an adventure this will be.
Let's go to the adventure. Can I have a sword? Can I have the sword? Okay. Ooh, graphics kind of look a little off, but again, it's not a AAA game, it's a AA game. Look at that. Yeah, it is King Arthur. Oh. On this side. Yeah, see, I don't understand why he still eats it when he's already full health, you know? Bring your protection. Sell all this garbage. Oh, I see. That's from the other side. Okay. Or at least you have infinite sprint. What the heck? Is this all underneath the prison? Jesus. Oof. That's a trap. They're like messages. Interesting. Oh. Huh. So they're powering the whole place? Interesting. See? So stupid. And more nightcaps. Because I'm going to need it, because I'm going to be fighting enemies in here. I already know it, so. Freaking knew it. Okay. Just attack it, cause yeah. That was interesting. Can I take anything from it? Nope. Take all these mushrooms though. You know, that's in real life you wouldn't be eating wild mushrooms on the ground. Alright. Let's get out of here. Sweet. What is this? Oh, it's grass? Take the sage, just take whatever. There's a dead guy here. Oh, are you serious? Ugh, I had a shovel too, bro. Come on. You need to equip that. Okay, cool. Fire. So you really have to carry your shovel around? Like, seriously? Textures on this game is a little outdated, but that's okay. Hopefully I'm going the right way. Moldy potato. I guess I'm going the right way. Okay, he's over there. I went in the same spot. You get up there. Alright, let's go explore this little spot first. Oh, is this the... Oh, it's the same spot. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try jumping on that rock over there. Yep. There we go. Take that moonshine. Dude, all you have to do is run and you get agility. Nice. Broken sword. No, I don't need that. Full screen. Okay, this is just like Skyrim. Wait, you just loot everything. Rosemary. Now, is there fall damage? I'm sure there is. Okay. We really need to carry a shovel? Okay, we're back where we started. Dude, that sucks. I need a shovel. Alright, let's get out of here and back to the main mission. Any goodies? Hermit's Diary. Sleep an hour, gain health? Hell yeah. Looks like they respawn. Okay, cool. There's a shovel. Okay, so let's go back to... I have so much crap already. What the heck? Okay. Let's go back to the other side. We have a shovel now. It's down here. Nice. Alright. Got a shovel. Perfect. Let's get out of here. You can swim, right? Yeah. Yep.
There you are. It took you a while. I was getting worried you wouldn't make it. I even realized that I didn't get a chance to introduce myself. I'm Caradoc, your savior. What kept you so long? I had my suspicions. What I didn't expect was you walking back free of the sickness. So go on. What did you find in there? You found him. I'm truly sorry it turned out to be you. Well, it seems that the Red Priests managed to succeed in at least one of their experiments. You were able to go deep into the weirdness, survive, and even bring a piece of our king's soul back with you. I don't have to explain that this isn't something that happens every day. My job is to make sure it won't ever happen again. And this means you have to die. I'm truly sorry.
Well, That sucks. Really?
I'm sorry, but that had to be done. You shouldn't leave any lasting damage.
Okay.
I had to get rid of the
Oh.
parasite that infested you a moment ago. You've seen, no, you've felt what he's capable of. This power can't be unleashed on Avalon. Not again. You've found yourself in the middle of a mess that's been brewing for 600 years. Every single time things go down the shitter on this island, a bunch of cowards in Camelot bring our once and future king back from the dead. It's happened before. It will happen again. And soon. My journey, my mission, is to stop this from happening. No, but thanks to you, I finally destroyed a piece of him I couldn't have reached otherwise. And from where I stand, that's progress.
Interesting.
What the Red Priests did to you must have been horrible. And yet, you've gained a unique ability to contain Arthur's powers within you. And what can be contained can be killed. That is why your assistance might be of help on my journey. My goal is to destroy King Arthur.
Oh.
To get rid of him, once and for all. There are pieces of his soul scattered across Avalon. I could use help in finding, collecting, and destroying them. He's the reason the world as we know it is coming to an end. Every time they resurrect him, the weirdness grows stronger.
Got it.
Soon it will cover all of Avalon, and nobody will survive that. I've been cleaning this mess for a long time now, and I truly wish for this nightmare to end.
Alright, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna fix my my stream deck. It's not working for some odd reason. I have to manually pause or break or something, but I don't know what's going on with that.
I stand against the most powerful being Avalon has ever seen. This requires caution. What would you do were you in my place? Kindly ask your target if it wants to be killed. Please. And if you really must know, the spell I used on my sword couldn't have harmed you.
Oh,
I knew that. You were surprised. I got the upper hand. And now you're safe and sound. Can we leave this behind, or did I judge you incorrectly and you I'd like to waste some more of our time and cry about it some more. The plan is to steal Excalibur.
Oh, nice.
Or at least what's hiding within that damned blade. A piece of our king is bound to it, and so it needs to be destroyed. We'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it. The sword is kept in the Horns of the South. It's a fortress, but if someone has this emblem, they can enter freely. Here, pin it to your clothes. If you decide to help me, you should get in without any issues. When you do, find the captain. Brendan's his name. He'll tell you the rest.
Okay.
And yet I still gave you an opportunity to do so. You'll have plenty of time to think about it on the boat. Definitely. You should get some rest first. Set up a camp and get some... and here. Have some cobweb. Throw that into the fire and you'll be safe from the weirdness.
Oh.
Just in case I don't come back before night.
Got it. So... Ah, okay. Interesting.
I should be gone. I should be gone. And yet, here we are. Whatever he tried, it must have failed. Something must have gone wrong. For him. For us, it was a stroke of luck. Hatred, yes. That much I understood. But why? What did I take from him that he would go so far? He speaks as if he knows me. As if he has seen something I have not. And yet, I I felt him strike. For a moment there was nothing. No weight, no voice, no self. Just silence. But then, you pulled me back, didn't you? Or have I never left? I don't... Not much. That isn't right. I should remember. I should. All I know is that I left my kingdom strong, prosperous. It should have grown. It must have flourished in my absence.
Nope.
No. It seems that I should, but I don't. He knew me, spoke with certainty, with anger. But to me, he's a stranger. If he was a part of my past, then that past has been taken from me. I need to regain it. It seems so. If Caradoc is hunting for more pieces of my soul, we should definitely claim them first. When we do, I should grow stronger. I should remember. I should be whole. Let's go then, young one. Let's not waste any more time. I left my kingdom strong. It should have only grown stronger
he was
in my
corrupted.
absence. And if something threatens it now, then I will see it restored.
Okay. Have no points. Great. I need to level up this skill tree. out of here. I just wasted it. Okay.
Ready?
What the
Hop
heck?
on the boat.
What's all this? Oh, I just wasted cobwebs.
The sea was restless, waves slamming against the hull as you left the island asylum behind. Caradoc's boat cut through the black waters, its course set for Avalon's shores. Then the deep stirred. A shudder ran through the vessel from neither wind nor tide, but from something far below. A presence, ancient and watching. And then it struck. The boat lurched violently, wood splintering as the sea itself rose in fury. A shadow moved beneath the surface, vast, coiling, inescapable. The next wave swallowed everything. Darkness took you. Salt filled your lungs, and then light. The crash of waves, the cold kiss of wet sand. You were alive. The sea had spared you, but not without a cost.
The leader robe? The heck? Take that bread. Short sword. Same sword. I don't need that mug. Okay, I'm getting overweight here. Huh. Interesting. Alright, here goes our adventure. Corpse eater? Bone meal. Alright, what can we cook here? Nice. Undercooked food, okay. Okay. Sell all this stuff. I see. So we do have to carry... Oh, shoot. Do have to carry things. Coronation. So we do have to be careful of essentially everything. Going to take the wine. Lettuce. Let's go cook up some stuff. Nice. Only have one arrow? Great. Where's the map? See a game. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's a pretty good size map. That's an enemy. Oh, these are undead? Great. Boiled meat. I think the monster blood though. The heck is that? Blood Lake. Yeah, no thanks. How do I sneak up to enemies? Backstab them. Okay, cool. Alrighty then. There's a lot of people here. What the heck? I don't want to get stuck down here. Inventory. No, thanks. Can't fast travel yet because I don't have anywhere to fast travel to. It's all enemies? Yeah. Who's this guy?
Off the leash, are we? They must have had their fun with you. Who had you as their plaything? The church? The druids? Some band of cutthroats? But it doesn't matter now that you're free. You look wretched, and you smell like death. I've seen people like you before. Broken, worn down, dragged through the mud. If you've had enough of it all, I could grant you an honorable death. In a proper duel, you lived like a cur, but you could die like a knight. Wouldn't that be just splendid? Just say the word. I'm Abigail, a knight. I swore my sword to my lady's wheel, and she kept me close, until she had no more use for me. Now, I walk alone, but a shadow never strays too far. I'm more than happy to oblige.
No, Jesus. Oh my. One hit. Jesus. One hit kill, man. All the way back here. Okay. There's nothing on that side anyway, so. Let's kill this guy. Nice. And then let's save right here. All right. Got a guy up.
Off the leash. Who at that? You look as if you just say the word. Farewell, wanderer.
Okay. Alright, let's go into the inn first and we'll go from there. There you go, fast travel point. Nice. Okay. Look at his fingers are twitching. What the heck?
What's happening? In the name of the All Mother, what are you doing? I could have stabbed you. Wait, I haven't seen you before. Not. I'm not. I could have sliced you up like a fish. No. Oh, like a potato. But I didn't, did I? All right, true. Why didn't you, eh? You could have killed me. So you're not one of them bandits, then? Who are you, huh? This pin. I can't say I see it very clearly at this present moment, but it does look important. Very official. But I remember Fergus said something about all this, these emblems once. Oh, yes, I remember now. I welcome thee, ye, royal person, on behalf of the keepers. You are a great friend to our own. Welcome. Please, speak with Fergus. He's our quartermaster. He runs things around here in the captain's absence. Have a play. Open it up!
Cool. Alright. Oh, you can see all the stealing stuff. That's funny.
All mother's tits. I've just about had it with this bunch of repressed virgins. And who might you be? You don't look like one of them. Oh, do I now? You would be too if you had to deal with those sniveling morons when they're up to something. Don't look at me like that. You don't get as far in life as I have if you can't smell bullshit from a mile away. There's something fishy going on here. But I'll get to the bottom of it. And here's a brilliant idea. You're going to help me.
Okay.
Straight to the point, huh? Don't worry, I'll pay you. And who knows, you might even get a discount on my wares. I just need you to go to Brandon and find out why that slime ball is pretending not to know I'm here. Tell him I'm waiting with his delivery. Although I'm pretty sure he knows this already. You don't know? He's the captain of this entire circus. I thought since they let you in, you must have an in with him. Turns out you know even less than I do. There's something going on, you know? They don't want anybody to know, but I can feel it. I've been doing business with the captain for years now. Then suddenly I found myself stuck here. They won't let me further in, not even to set up camp in the village. But they won't let me out either. Anyway, good luck to you. You do realize you won't score any points. Those holier-than-thou souls. There's a woman from the tribes called Nest. She's my supplier. At least, I think she's still working for me. I haven't heard from her in a while. And she was supposed to bring me some really precious cargo. Something the captain wanted me to arrange. You still up for an adventure, My guess, and it's only a guess, is that at some point she must have been somewhere around the bay. That beach near the whale's tooth. Rumor has it that Bromar No-Face and his thugs are fond of that place, which wouldn't be good news for Nest.
Okay.
You'll get paid, of course.
Of course.
Just let me know what happened. And bring back the cargo, if she still has it.
Okay, interesting, okay. What do we have for sale?
You're back.
The throwing, though. 50? How much gold coins do I have? Oof. Nope.
Let me guess. Camelot, no? Timberwall. Also no? So you're not from the north? Ah, of course.
You must be from Quanacht. I should have guessed right away. So, who's in charge there now? Nowhere? Never heard about it. Must be a shithole like no other. And I think I won't learn much about politics from you.
You know, people are talking about rising unrest in the north, and a secret
I like how his
coalition
voice
preparing
just
a coup
completely
at the
changed.
highest levels of power. And that whole plague thing is just a tool to reach their final goal. The Red Priests are also trying to get something out of it.
And to be honest, it's not gone too bad for them. The Druids are out of the picture already.
Well, sure.
Maybe. Wait a minute. I'm not suggesting anything here. I'm just thinking out loud.
It doesn't make sense that the plague appeared just like that. Out of bloody nowhere? Hell no. It's a high-stakes game.
Power over us, of course. You know, I've been thinking lately. What if King Arthur is just a stupid fairy tale?
Nah, bro, he real.
What if the nobles and others involved in the whole conspiracy just made him up? And us peasants eventually just started to believe in it.
You know, one story for everyone. They drilled it into our heads, and drilled until it finally stuck. And then they built statues, wrote books, and everything else. You finally get it.
Well, as long as it's not red. Okay. Okay. So I can grab stuff from there? Let's see. Ugh. Okay, so... Who's this guy?
Welcome! In the name of our eternally reigning majesty, King Arthur, and the Knights of the Round Tables. I am obliged to inform you that fighting those who actively break the law and reject the rule of the crown is the duty and pride of every subject. As Camelot's representative, I will be paying a bounty of 10 gold pieces for the death of each bandit roving the area, as long as adequate proof is provided. I also recommend checking the bounty board for information on wanted criminals, especially those considered particularly dangerous. Please, state your business. Oh, someone finally checked out the notices I was posting on the board. Go, the hunter waits. None so far. The keepers don't want to risk being churned into pincushions for a mere 10 gold pieces. Besides, the captain banned them from leaving the horns of the south without a good reason. Too many bandits and not enough keepers. Well, Camelot would send a group of knights with Sir Galahad at the head, and he's not interested in half measures. He'd probably burn down half the garrison, or hang them. He's done both. By the way, did you know that people who are hanged rarely die from strangulation? Usually the sudden jolt causes the backbone to snap, which separates the head from the body. A while ago I saw someone hanged in the village, and it's true. One snap, and it's done. No matter what you say about him, he's very efficient. Brutal, even by my standards, but efficient. Oh, sure, plenty. Did you know that apparently if you cut off someone's head, they don't die straight away, but remain? Oh, hey, before you go, I can see the bloodlust in your eyes, you know.
Oh.
It takes one to
Okay.
know one. So here's some friendly advice, free of charge. If you're seeking scum to slay, you'll find bandits in the ruins of a merchant settlement nearby. It's worth visiting if you haven't already.
Cool.
Hope nothing bad happens today. Oi, friend. A question. Do you know why people always stop and watch a blacksmith at work?
Not really.
Because he's riveting. It's good to see a new face in this sad hole. Oh, of course. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Osbert, local master of hammers and anvils. Do you need your blade sharpened? Ha! Friend, I wish. But the only task I could use help with might be a bit too delicate for you to
Grab all the
handle.
missions.
Unless you're a master goldsmith, then feel free to prove it. And I'll have work for you immediately. There's just not enough of them to go around. And now that we're on lockdown, there's not much demand for my services either. Listen, I said I don't have any jobs, as in things I pay you for doing. That doesn't mean I can't teach you a thing or two. If you're willing to learn, that is. Since you're free to wander about while I'm stuck in the keep, maybe we can make good use of that. You've probably bashed in the skull of a beast or two, right? The alchemists. They're likely snatching up the corpses, using the muck to cook their weird concoctions. But perhaps you'd rather craft yourself some armor from those hides, huh? We should start with something simple. Let's see. I'll give you some notes on how to make armor. You gather the materials and get to work. And when you're done, you can bring it over so I can see what you've made.
Okay. Okay. Ooh. 100 gold. Nope. It even tells you I can't afford any of this. Nice. Ooh, my character is looking rough. Okay, Let's invest in this. Oh, I can't do it? I was sitting by a fire. Great. Okay, we need a fire.
Blessings upon you, stranger. May the word always resonate within your soul. Certainly.
Okay, pledge transfusion. Huh.
What do you mean, my child? I'm afraid you are attributing too many characteristics to me based solely on the clothes I wear. The horns of the South. I'm afraid that I simply... Father Leon. I knew him in my youth. He was my mentor, a truly devoted servant of the Prophet. And back then, he was already showing signs of being overly devoted, let's call it. He followed the word and the word alone, which might seem commendable, but it doesn't necessarily make for easy, everyday communication between brothers. He answered questions with quotes. Can you imagine? We never knew whether his faith was truly that strong, or if he was
Interesting.
just mocking us. So, this letter, well, it doesn't prove much. It's true that it's written in a normal way, and not using quotes, but the seal matches, and the handwriting too, so I dare not question its authenticity. I dare say, however, that Father Leon's devotion might have turned into madness. Why shouldn't it? May Kai...
Okay. Here's a fire. Nice. Let's level up here. Attributes. Let's do strength first, because we definitely need strength. And then... selling items more, 20% more profitable. Sure. Alright, let's rest up. Then let's save.
You need something.
Yeah, what's up?
Sir, I haven't seen you before. I wasn't expecting any guests. You don't look like a new recruit. And yet, Odrin let you in. He's not drinking again, I hope. Most unfortunate. But that explains why you just strutted into the horns. I'm afraid I'll have to take action. The name's Fergus, and I assume you already know I'm the quartermaster here. Now state your business. And please, try to be convincing, or the walls of this fortress will be the last thing you'll ever see. Yes, I know. And that's why you're still standing in front of me. However, these pens were only given to certain people. They mean that in times of trouble, these people will always find a safe haven here in the Horns. And that makes me wonder, what happened to your friend? Where is he? If what you're saying is true, he must have had a deal with somebody well above my pay grade, and that leaves only the captain. However, if you're lying, then you might as well have just confessed to the murder of a Knight of the Round Table. But nobody's that much of a fool, I think. Fortunately for you, I've seen my fair share of morons in life, and you don't look like one. Fortunately for me, this pen only means that I'm to make sure you're safe in the Horns. Nothing about helping you out with whatever you're up to.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, welcome to the Horns of the South. Make yourself at home.
Okay.
That's one of our tags. Every soldier gets one when they pledge their loyalty. I just hope the body you took it from was already cold, because killing a keeper
would land you in some serious trouble. You know, here's what I'm thinking. If you stumble over any of our fallen keepers out there, bring me their tags. Sure, they all swore to stay here until the bitter end, but they have families who deserve to know what became of them. It's part of my duty, but since I can't send any more beyond these walls, maybe you could lend a hand. I'll pay you for every tag you bring back.
Nice. Okay.
Fine then. This is the keep. Anyone sworn in as a keeper lives here, unless they're no longer fit for service. If that happens, they get transferred to the village. Otherwise, they're not allowed to go there without my express permission. So if you ever see any of my boys down there looking shifty, feel free to report them. You're allowed to walk around the keep and the village, but if anyone catches you stealing, I'll take your hands. If you attack any of my men, I'll take your head. That enough for you?
Sure.
We've been having trouble with the dead lately. The kind that don't want to rest in peace. There are more and more of them roaming the area. It might just be the weirdness, as it has been steadily creeping closer from the north, but somehow I doubt it. Anyway, I suggest you go see Marg first. He knows best what's going on there.
Okay.
He's our huntsman. He keeps us stocked with meat, so the lads don't have to live on fish alone. They get pretty grumpy when that happens. Right now, Marg is the only other person who's allowed to leave the keep. I'm not about to risk the life of our last link to the outside world, especially when you're so eager to lend a hand. There is a local legend about a dark druid named Slaughter, that was it. He was a necromancer rumored to be able to raise the dead and make them do his bidding. It's quite an old legend, though, so unless he managed to raise himself from the dead, I doubt he's behind this. It's old. From what I've heard, it even predates the Horns of the South. The keepers and the people from the village below used to bury their dead there, but after the flood, it's been pretty much abandoned.
Okay.
Yeah, damn druids. They flooded a village of innocent people just to show everyone they're still in power. Fat lot of good it did them. I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad we got rid of them. The things they could do were unnatural. It's not far, and it's hard to miss. But honestly, I'd suggest you go see Marg first. You don't really know what you're walking into, so if I were you, I'd try to learn as much as possible beforehand. The captain forbade anyone from leaving the keep. Sure, let's go with that. Good. Try not to get yourself killed. Excalibur. You want to pull it out? Mm-hmm. That's a good one. Well, be my guest. If you think you can, go ahead. But unless you're King Arthur reborn, I wouldn't count on it. That's between her and the captain. Were it up to me, she'd be long gone. Her presence here distracts my men. Just as I thought. If you have friends among the knights, you'll want to talk to the captain. But that's not happening anytime soon. Because I said so. What? Did you really expect that you could just enter our keep and head straight for the captain's quarters? There wouldn't be much point in having walls and guards here if anyone could just do that, would there?
Oh.
So what? And have you helped any of my people? Or first, show me you care. And then I'll take... I trust we understand. Good. Come back when you've proven your worth to... He's not our first line of defense. The archers are. Every man here needs to have a job. And no offense to Odrin, but let's just say we can afford to lose him.
Ugh.
I'm sure the hordes of visitors clamoring at our gates can survive the insult. It used to belong to the keep. You could say it was its beating heart. That village was where our lighthouses led the ships. And where the work... those must have been the days. But then the ships stopped coming. And there were less and less new keepers. And the others left looking for a better life. Until, at last, the sea took most of it. What else was there to do? There weren't enough people to live there, and nobody wanted to anyway. Not since the monsters started coming out of the sea. We wiped out most of them, but new ones showed up every now and then. Mark, our hunter, keeps an eye on the place. Depends on your idea of interesting. There's a weird statue with a gong, but I'm not sure how much of it is left. Other than that, probably just damp rubble. I don't know. Ask Mark. I'm pretty sure he just sits there all day instead of hunting. No wonder we've been eating nothing but fish. If you need rest, you can sleep in the barracks. It's no royal chamber, but it's better to sleep under a roof than under the stars.
Nice. Okay. So this is my chest, right? Yep. Okay, cool. Ring. Okay, save there. Okay, so let's do... No?
Always good to have a little rest. Hey, hey. Hello. Are you also wondering why the heck we need them? Lighthouses. Why the hell are Dara and his workers pushing so hard to build the second one? Is one not enough? Is it because one is less than two and less is worse? I mean, two lighthouses next to each other are almost the same as one, and ships don't even sail this way anymore. Two taverns, of course. What? Aye. Why would they? The waters are treacherous, so no ships. Storms and the weirdness are a deadly combination. Besides, who'd have the time to build or repair them? There are enough problems on the island. I don't need more. Well, not much going on here, as you can see. Things have been a bit different lately, due to the refugees. One was even hanged for theft. But I can't say much more as I wasn't there. If you're interested in the horns, you should visit our museum.
Okay.
You'll learn more about that fella, Swal, or whatever his name is. What do I think? Folks are saying, Gotta admit though.
Oh, I'm not gonna make that for sure. That's instant death. need like arrows and stuff, man. Okay. Let's go to the lighthouse first. Alright, go to the lighthouse. Take all the food. Am I supposed to be in here though? There's hella food back here. Oh, I can rest in here. That it? No. What? Is that really it? Huh. Okay. Oh, that was a waste. Okay, let's go knock out some quests. Oh, it's way out there. All right. Oh, I guess this is the second lighthouse. There's no door to it, though.
I should stay out of trouble. Bloody seagulls! A keep by the sea. I'm fixated. Me! Oh, you didn't see what they did to me a week ago. I was just standing watch as usual, and then, suddenly, splat. A dozen of them flying overhead, screeching, shitting and whatnot. So, I yell at what I think about them, shaking my fist. And then another 4, splat. And they kept screeching. I tell you, they're laughing at me. I spent all night cleaning my armor. Sewell didn't think it through when he decided where to put the keep, mark my words. Sure, if you haven't noticed yet, everything here tries to destroy you, including the bloody seagulls. I once managed to shoot a few. I thought they'd learned their lesson and wouldn't be flying over here anymore. And guess what they did? They kept shitting. With increased force. Like they're planning it. Vengeful scoundrels. I need to try a different strategy. Find something that will make them feel real terror. Like the way crows are afraid. A fee? I'm not asking you to hunt down a monster. Ah, whatever. As you wish. I just need you to bring me some kind of a bird scarer. I don't know. I'm not sure if there's anyone crazy enough to take up something like this. There is one guy in the museum.
Okay, let's get out of here. Too much talking. We gotta find some action. We're getting bored.
If we just stay put, everything will be just fine.
What's this guy doing?
Less attention, the better.
Okay, it seemed like fall damage to me. Oh, there he goes.
You're the reason they... You just wait until they let me out. Come real quick. Nobody asked your opinion. Maybe I'm... But all is no law. I'm not guarding... Come on. Oi, myth.
Okay. What the heck? What? What's going on? Why is it? What the heck? That was weird. He just attacked me out of nowhere. I guess when you step out at night, this is what happens. Hmm.
It depends on who's asking and why. Nah, I'm kidding. I don't meet many outsiders these days. I'm Mark, a hunter in the service of the Horns of the South. I'm self-sufficient enough. However, I suppose I could help you.
Ooh, okay. $200 coins. I don't have that much.
I don't know what it is about this place, but even the dead hardly ever get any rest. Though I'll admit, it's getting worse lately. They keep emerging from the local cemetery in numbers greater than that small plot of land ever held. So I'm guessing we might have a necromancer on our hands. And here I thought after the Charred Conclave, we'd have more than 100 years of peace from them. Only every century or so. But even that's too often if you ask me. Something seems to draw them here. Well, it's probably all that death. The South has always been restless. And after what happened with the sunken village, I guess death has seeped into the very soul of this land. Must be quite alluring for that long. Because I'm not stupid or suicidal, I can go up against a few undead. But their masters are different. I'm a simple hunter, while they have the power to raise the dead. Arrows are only good against magic if you're far away from the caster. But if you decide not to help, I'll have no choice, will I? Or I could just wait for the necromancer to be destroyed by what they summoned. That happens sometimes, from what I've heard. Good. And try not to die. Everything is interesting around here. But ultimately, it depends on...
Nice. Leveled up. Jesus. Alright, let's cook some stuff. Yeah, appreciate for the stream or the sub, sorry. Let's see. Okay. Gotta... Okay, we got cooked as much food as we could. Let's see. I don't have any arrows. I don't have enough money to buy any. All right. Oh, great. Oh, wow, dude. What? That's wild. Okay. do I equip? Rusty sword. Come on. What the heck? That was weird. He got stuck on a tree. Just run in there. I'm gonna save. Nice.
Who goes there? Are you the one responsible for all that racket? People are trying to rest in peace, damn it. You should be. These folks fell into their eternal slumber a long time ago. But some of them have turned out to be very light sleepers. Not their fault, but we should at least try not to wake them up. I'm telling you, ever since people started burning their dead, it's like they've forgotten proper manners in places like this. My name's Huardok, and I am the keeper of this place. I look after the dead, or at least, I try to. It used to be much easier where they stayed in one place. Now I need to keep making sure they don't stray too far from the cemetery. But I'm not complaining. A little exercise is good for the body. Dead, alive. Truth be told, that was when people stopped coming here. Interested in local history, are you? I can let you in. There is it's constant work, as you can... that I cannot up the only thing. Oh, you should have said so from the start. Did you know that some prominent keepers rest in this place? Oh, and when you're back, Please.
Nice.
I know everything. They were supposed to be buried together, you see. Everyone here. Oh, that would be Master. He's been at his experiment, putting them back to sleep again. Master is Master. Dunno. Usually, you want me to betray. Because, but I'm happy the folk.
Okay. Great. Oh wow, dude. What kind of... That was BS, man. Is that a bonfire? Yeah, gotta talk to them again.
Oh. Mine.
Alright, let's save here. I gotta backstab him. What? Okay. Enemy right there. Ooh. How do I... Don't turn around. Oh, I need new weapons and upgrade it. Let me go save here. gonna be directly. Ooh. Oh, hell no. Nice. Nope, get out of there. Alright, I gotta... Yeah, level up. That's BS, bro. Jesus, what the fuck? All right. Need endurance.
The horns of the south, the crown jewel of these lands. We had barely laid the foundations of Tintagel when Seawall and his men had already built a lighthouse, eager to guide our ships to them. He always had a competitive spirit. Of course, it helped that he took every sailor from the homelands with him, along with a handful of knights, so they could learn from one another. And thus, the Keepers of the South were formed. I decreed that every sworn keeper would stand as an equal to a Knight of the Round Table. I doubt they still honor that law. But I am glad to see the keepers grown. In my time, there was only a lighthouse and barracks. Seawall. He was the first to set foot on Avalon. Not me. He decided that if anything were to attack us in this strange land, he would shield me and take the first blow himself. I remember loyalty.
Hey, thanks for the sub.
Fierce,
Appreciate it.
unwavering loyalty. To me and to Avalon. He must have been someone I trusted deeply. Perhaps as we move forward, more memories of him will come back to me. For now, I only hope his loyalty wasn't in vain.
Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna cut it there. I'm gonna eat dinner. So, I might come back a little bit later tonight, play this. We'll see. But thank you guys for watching. Thanks for the subs. Appreciate it. Thank you guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you.